Our new Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, made her first speech to business leaders and investors on Monday, talking about some of their pledges to reboot the UK economy alongside a sobering assessment of the state of UK finances. My name is Jack Reeves and welcome to this week's episode of Tax Tidbits, where the Chancellor worked through the weekend after her appointment on Friday to deliver a speech to investors. These business leaders have held back on British investment recently due to the chaos of the post-Brexit years and the Liz Truss mini-budget, so her speech was aimed at getting them back on board by promising stability. She spoke on their plans to reinstate compulsory house building, reform planning laws, lift the ban on onshore wind farms and expedite national infrastructure projects. However, she also warned of the severe economic challenges that they have inherited, stating that she has ordered an assessment of the country's public finances, the results of which will be presented before Parliament's summer break. She also confirmed that a full budget would then be held this autumn. Greg Jackson, CEO of Octopus Energy, has said that people living near wind farms, particularly in Scotland, should benefit from lower electricity costs and has labelled the uniform electricity pricing across the UK as crazy. Octopus already offers discounts to those near turbines, which has made locals more interested in having wind farms nearby. The CEO wants to change the market so more people can use local electricity, which would reduce the number of new transmission lines needed. Currently, when it's very windy, wind farms are actually paid to shut down because the grid cannot handle all the extra power generated, the cost of which is passed on to consumers. Instead of doing this, he is suggesting giving free or cheap electricity to Scots during windy times to reduce waste and lower bills across the UK. Despite calls from professional bodies like the Institute of Chartered Accountants in England and Wales for HMRC to fix an error with Class 2 national insurance contributions, an error that they caused, HMRC has not managed to do it. The most recent issue arose when HMRC mistakenly refunded some voluntary Class 2 contributions in February this year, which caused a lot of confusion and could mean problems with people's state pensions later on. The only way for taxpayers to resolve this is to check online or call HMRC, putting even more pressure on their already overloaded helplines. Carlsberg has agreed to buy Britvic, the company that makes drinks such as Robinson's Scotch and J2O, for £3.3 billion, with plans to merge into a new company called Carlsberg Britvic. The deal would see existing Britvic investors receive £13.15 per share. Votes being made on the proposed takeover at the general meeting in the coming months. Dyson is planning to cut about a third of its UK workforce as part of a global shake-up of its operations. The company wants to stay competitive in tough global markets while keeping the UK a vital centre of their research and development and the home of the Dyson Institute, which has 160 undergraduate engineers. The company currently employs 3,500 people across England and has said that those facing redundancies will be supported through the process. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Tax Tidbits. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more bite-sized tax tips and updates. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future episodes, feel free to leave them in the comments below. We will see you next week.